Hello everyone, good day. I'm Wealthy Kingsley and I represent Life Finders Victoria. So we are dealing on how can you hear God's voice in 2023. But ideally, it should not just be how can you hear God's voice in 2023. It's supposed to even be how can you hear God's voice throughout your lifetime. Because you cannot, most of us cannot do without hearing the voice of our partners in a day. So why should you be comfortable not hearing from God in a whole day? Not to talk of 2 days, 3 days, in a whole year. But you can imagine how that is, and that's the result of so many mistakes that we are facing today. But so many persons have left the aspect of hearing God's voice to the pastors, bishops, and the likes. And that is why we see so many persons have made mistakes, have fallen into the hands of charlatans, or would I say people that are businessmen and they disguise in form of religious gatherings to scam people and all that, telling them that this is what God is saying, this is what God is not saying, and things like that. But you have that same access to God because you are His child. You are His child. Just as you can identify the voice of your father, you should be able to the voice of your earthly father, you should be able to identify the voice of God. It is simple, it is clear, it is straightforward. So today I will just give you 3 easy ways to identify the voice of God. Just 3. But there are more, but let me just give you the regular one, so from there you can build up your own research and study and understand things. But if you can abide with these 3 major ways, believe me, you are, or I would say 70% sure to always hear the voice of God. One is by studying the word. Be a word addict. Be a word addict. Be a word addict. Because the Bible makes us understand this in John chapter 14 verse 6. It said, "He is the way, is the truth, and the life." So what is that route you are about to go? Jesus is the way. So you better go and read who knows the way. Is the truth. Now you are looking for the truth about that particular business or that particular trip you are about to take. You have to go to who is the truth. I want to go to the difference between true and truth now. Then, thirdly, is the life. You can't afford to live your life anyhow. You have to depend on the life giver. The life giver. In fact, that's part of one of our slogans in Life Finders Victoria. Because you have to be a life finder to be a life giver. Okay, that's a story for another day. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So it's so appalling that if you cannot do without hearing the voice of your, I'm particularly using the voice of Anna because so many persons that are in love or are married will understand what I'm talking about. You cannot do without hearing their voice. Why should you be comfortable not studying the word? Why? So what I'm trying to say in essence is this: as you study the word every day, there's a spirit behind the word of God. The word of God was written by the inspiration of the Holy Spirit. So the spirit behind the word will definitely minister to you. The second thing, another way you can hear the word is via your conscience, and your conscience is made alive by the Holy Spirit. But the conscience is the voice of the Spirit. So as your conscience is made alive, it still boils down to what? You sharpen the voice of the Holy Spirit by studying the word, and that now edifies your conscience and now make your conscience to think like God. Your conscience is not thinking dead thoughts now, it's thinking like God. So in that way, you will be able to be led right. Then, thirdly, and most importantly, which most persons ignore, is the environment. There are times the environment gives you signals, and if you still take God to make you pick these signals. I can remember some years back, I was about to write my exam and I just saw a drawing of a hibiscus flower on the wall, and something just said, "Oh, why don't you look at this diagram?" And I looked at the diagram. Behold, that exact question came out, and it was more like a bonus to me because I'd already seen it before that particular exam. So what I'm trying to say is that by the time you pay attention to all these 3 factors, by studying the word, following your conscience, which is the voice of the Spirit, and environmental factors, believe me, you are 70% sure that you will constantly be hearing from God. But all these I've said, they are hinged on the word of God. They are hinged on the word of God. Please, you cannot hear the voice of God without studying His word. So the primary way is by studying His word, so that you can be led aright. If you don't study His word, forget it. Forget it. You will just be guessing. You will just be guessing. You will just be guessing, and it's not funny at all. When you have to make some critical decisions and you just make a wrong guess and that's it, and you just start living your life by luck and by chance, which is not supposed to be. So please ensure that you pursue God's voice this year and forever. And forever. Don't joke with this. Don't joke with this. Pursue it and you will be amazed. Please, hearing from God is not left for ministers or pastors or bishops. It is meant for all children of God. We are all children of God. We all have access to His voice. God bless you. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow our pages and also the platform. It is well with you. Jesus. Amen. Amen. If you have not given your life to Christ, you can always send me a message on any of the social media platforms, and I will respond to you. God bless you and remain your friend. Well, from Life and Life on the